9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ay, ay, ay. Just went live for 10 minutes and spilled my heart out. Dripping comedy gold all over the internet. And the fucking mic wasn't on. What's up, internets? Now I'm here. Loud and proud. What am I doing? Surviving Nicole. It's been calm in Jacksonville, Florida. Just kind of spitty outside. We've been pretty lucky compared to the coastal places, the very very coastal places. I know Jacksonville is like a river city, and we got our beach, but places that are like the dum dums that live literally right on the sand, they're not doing too hot. Um. Anywho, this Saturday we are going to be doing our Wakanda Forever special live at Studio 83. We'll be getting together. We'll be having a discussion. There'll be some other stuff happening. That's at 2 p.m. on this Saturday. What the hell am I doing here now? That's the question. I'm going to be editing. Ooh. Ooh. What am I going to be editing? Well, the very first episode that we did on TTFT a little over 2 years ago was Black Panther. And I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a sequel coming out to Black Panther. A little film called Wakanda Forever. It actually releases today. We might be going to see it tonight, either tonight or tomorrow. Either way, we'll be seeing it before Saturday, and we'll be talking about it on Saturday. But we won't just be talking about Wakanda Forever. We're going to be looking back at the very first episode we did when we talked about Black Panther, looking at how young we were, how unweathered we were before 2.5 years of full time producing a YouTube show took its toll on our skin, our hair, our mental well being, our general outlook on life in general. We were so young, we were so full of hope, and it's gonna be fun to look back. Maybe. So yeah, we're this Saturday we're going to be talking about Wakanda Forever, looking back at our very first episode and the highlights that we from the first episode where we talked about Black Panther. Not only that, this Saturday, but our good friend Ricky B will be in the building. He will be doing some uh, Wakanda Forever inspired artwork. If you might remember if you saw our season 1 or season 2, I can't remember. Season 1 finale episode. The first time we ever did a live, Rick was set up and did some artwork throughout that 5-hour stream. And that artwork that he did actually became the digital version of that, became the backdrop of our season 3 or 4. I'm losing track. Um. Anywho, so yeah, so today, right now, actually, I'm going to be going through that first episode of TTFT and grabbing the highlights out of it. This is going to be interesting for two reasons. One, I'm not used to working in Premiere in one monitor. I had to do it for this stream for the sake of you guys being able to see everything that's happening in the window. StreamYard will only allow me to share one window at a time. So I've had to condense my Adobe Premiere workflow into one monitor. That's going to be a little bit of a curve for me. I haven't done that in quite a while. I'm used to 2 or 3 monitors. Not bragging, I'm just saying it is what it is. These aren't even real monitors, so I'm truly not bragging. These are old TVs that I got handed me down from, moms or whatever. I'm not well off. I'm not bragging about what I have. Just stating the facts. Working with one monitor today, so that's gonna be a little bit of, it's gonna, you know, slow me down a little bit. The other thing that's gonna slow me down is I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I know that the episode needs to be cut up into highlights. I know that I need to kind of grab the format from the first episode because it's been so long. We've changed the format quite a few times since season one. And because this is Wakanda Forever and Black Panther was our first episode, we're kind of going back to the original format. So gonna have to like make notes of how we need to lay out our thoughts and organize them for delivery in the Wakanda Forever, so it kind of mirrors what we did um, with the first episode with Black Panther, and those two things can kind of exist side by side. Look at that, I'm figuring it out in real time. It's just been a crazy few weeks. It's been a mentally exhausting, physically trying, uh, planes, trains, and automobiles type of a few weeks. And the brain is quite fried. But sometimes when you're not feeling motivated and you're not feeling inspired and you feel like there's not a creative bone working in your whole body, shit still needs to be done. We are still going live this Saturday. These clips need to be cut by Saturday. So sometimes you just have to sit down and prime the pump and hope some water starts dripping out. That's what's happening right now. And I figured that going live would kind of this is actually I don't know why I thought to go live on this one. Um, it would have been so much better to go live in any of the other times that I've edited where I have my workflow set out. I'm it's pretty streamlined. Uh, this I don't know what the hell. Uh, I'm gonna just have to get into it. So that's what's gonna happen. All right, let's see here. So the first thing I want to do is make sure that you guys will be able to hear what's happening in Premiere because that'll make this whole experience very unsatisfying if you cannot. So let me jump into the stream real quick. I'm in the stream. All right, and I'm going to play a little bit of this. Hmm. All right, so you cannot hear it. All right, quick troubleshooting. Can I turn the sound on that? Is there even an option? Automatically adjust, echo cancellation. All right, so cannot. So what I'm going to do instead, just to keep this thing moving along, I'm gonna have it come out of this Speakers. Speakers. That should be sufficient. Just bring this a little bit closer. Like every time Heath Ledger would be on the screen in A Dark Knight, it was just this feeling of stupid bitch. All right, that's clear enough. That sounds good. Okay. Let's close out of this. And come back into here. All right, so the first thing I need to do, I guess, is figure out what I like. I have no recollection of what our old format was. So we started out with the hello internets. Hello internets. Elevator pitch. That's not necessary. We can skip that. Everybody knows what Wakanda Forever is. Talking during the movie. I feel like that one's gonna need to move. Big Fikes. Big Fikes. So stupid. All right, we'll go Big Fikes next. So we'll have to compile some production facts on Wakanda Forever. And then we'll do. See, we're going to have people there, and we're going to want to incorporate people that are there and give them a chance to talk about what they like about the movie. I feel like that should go in under talking during the movie. But the dilemma, and this is why we changed the format from this, was we would talk during the movie. And then we get into scene stealers, talking about our favorite actors. And then we get into You're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat with our favorite lines. And 7 Minutes in Heaven with our favorite scenes. The problem is it's really hard to avoid getting into any of those areas while we're talking during the movie. So, but I like talking during the movie because that's gonna give people a chance to talk. Or we can just nix talking during the movie and just do 7 Minutes in Heaven, Scene Stealers, and You're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat, and let that be the talking during the movie. Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. All right. So, hello, internets, Big Fikes, 7 minutes. That's our scenes. Bigger boat. You know what? Damn it. That's the other thing. We got rid of You're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat because a lot of the times you're talking about the 7 Minutes in Heaven. The scenes that are your favorite are often your favorite because of a particular line or something that's said in them. So then we start delving into that territory before we're supposed to be there. This is. I'm realizing there's a reason why we change these things. It might be a mistake to try to go right back to it. but it'll be a challenge to incorporate the first episode if we don't. Um, what are your favorite scenes? We won't be doing Cast Review. There won't be an interview on this one. Room for improvement. I'm I don't know. This is a dilemma. This is a dilemma. Hello Internets is a given. We're doing Hello Internets. We'll do the facts. Bigger boat. We'll do talking during the movie. We'll do talking during the movie. And during talking during the movie, we will ask people best scene, best line, best actor, anything they would have changed, room for improvement, and 1 through 5 fucks given, what they would give it. And within those conversations, you check out our Black Panther, our 7 Minutes in Heaven montage. Check out our Bigger Boat montage. What we thought would be better about Black Panther. Actually, no. After talking during the movie, we'll get into room for improvement and fucks given. Room and fucks and coming. All right. Pretty happy with that. All right, shit. First things first. Let's get a sequence on there. All right, so there it is. This will be our temp sequence with nothing on it. Set to the likings of the video settings. And I'm going to throw my clips into this little folder right here. And I need to make some copies of that. And before I start cutting into this thing, I need a quick cigarette. So I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you guys with this for a moment. Start playing it. And I'll return very, very momentarily. Do you think they're ready?
I don't know. Yeah, they're ready.
What the fuck is up, internets? Welcome to the very first episode of That's
Coming back,
Me.
actually.
Huh?
Hello, sir.
Hello, what's going on there, man?
Oh, you see it.
I do see it.
Can you hear it? You hear that
yes,
old...
I can. Is it a little bit easier? Is it a little bit easier since you've already cut all that stuff?
No, because I don't really know what the hell I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, no format, so you're all over the place.
Yeah, and I'm realizing as I'm going through the old format why we changed it. It's like a lot of this shit needs to be reworked. Like, so I'm thinking like we'll do like hello internet's normal thing. Remember Big Fikes? Stupid.
Oh, no, that was funny. That was from Selma. Fikes.
Yeah, Fikes. So that's just like, you know, what we've been doing, the production facts, things like that. Get, you know, when it was made, budget, all that good shit. And then we had talking during the movie, which I was thinking like when we do talking during the movie, we could we could literally just fit like we can talk to people that are in the garage in the studio. We could talk to them during that time. That could be their part where we bring people up one at a time. We ask them best scene, best line, best actor, what would you change 1 through 5, and you know, machine gun through everybody with those 5 questions. And then like in between talking to people, we could throw it over to the old episode, like check out the best scenes from Black Panther, best the bigger boat, the scene stealer from Black Panther, and then once we get through all that, then we can go in, we could wrap it up with our room for improvement of Wakanda Forever and our review, and then yeah, that's it. That'll kind of like integrate the 2 formats together.
I love it, man. Fucking love it. So are you loving those times?
The time, yeah, you say the 7:30 is going to be tight, but the 11 is, shoo,
Right.
Adeline time. I don't even get a nap today.
I want you to be able to get one. So I mean, I'll do the 11, but I'm more so than I got to be to work at 8. But I don't give a fuck. But it's more so I need you to be up doing the fucking movie, and you in a dark place at 11 o'clock. I just don't.
11. I don't know, that might be my sweet spot because I've always fallen asleep at the 7 o'clock movies or 4 o'clock. I mean, 11 o'clock. I'm usually coming back to life. I know for a fact I can't make the 7:15 because that'll be Angela will probably just be getting home around that time.
Right, and I'll be us driving. I'll be already have to be there, and it's not even 7:15. Was it 7:15? I thought it said 7. It probably did say 7:15.
Yeah, it's 7:15 and 11.
Which really means that it'll be like 7:35, 40. I'll only be rushing out there for that. So I think what I'm gonna do, is I'm just going to get a real good nap in today. I know I don't mean to say that because clearly you won't be getting one, but I got to get one because, oh my gosh, bro. I will say this though, and don't, I didn't tell you this part. I did have to stay up till 3 a.m. editing that audio, and it wasn't me per se as far as anything I
Per
did
se.
wrong per se. It was more so of how long the stories were and just making sure that they flowed correctly and getting my workflow down, which I thought I had. I definitely have it now, but again, 6 stories that are all at least 10 to 15 minutes long, then you know,
Yeah.
yeah. So there you go. But now, hey, listen, so far, so I mean, they're good to go. I should be hearing something from them today. But yeah, I'm just confirming with you that before I hit the button, I even checked the orange part. Like, well, maybe we can fucking candy. They don't even have a time in between, and I gotta IMAX it, man. I'm not fucking off. I have to IMAX this thing.
Oh yeah. It's the full experience. Otherwise, might as well just find it on the Fire Stick.
Yeah, exactly, man. And fuck that. Yeah, nah. Some people are gonna do that shit. So yeah, I'll be ready. Yeah. So I'm just confirming with you that it's okay to confirm for the 11 and go ahead and get the tickets. Oh, by the way, I want to do it now, but apparently, go figure. There's a lot of tickets available for a Thursday night showing.
Why? Oh, because
I
people
don't
think
know why.
they because of a storm, some storm.
Well, no. What I really think is everybody. Usually, people go in a bunch of big groups to see something like this, so they're probably just waiting for Friday or Saturday. But we won't.
That's
It's our job to go ahead of time. So yeah.
I'm gonna need a day to digest it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go try to get my vape pen from Ronnie too, so we can vape while we're in there.
A CBD vape.
No weed.
The gas.
Yeah, there you go.
That jet.
There you go, fucking gas, man. So yeah, so you want me to go ahead and just lock in the 11?
Fuck it. Oh, man.
I see. I see.
I mean, I'm good. I'm trying to
Wrap your head around it.
I mean, because it's a 2 hour and 41 minute movie,
Oh
which
God.
means like 3 hours with trailers, and it probably won't start till 11:20, 12, 1, 2. We're looking at 3 o'clock in the morning, probably getting back to the house.
You said what time before we get back in the house?
Probably 3 in the morning.
Sounds like a regular night for me.
I'm good with that.
I mean, we have no choice. Put it this way. Put it this way. This is going to make you feel a little bit better. If we do this tonight, then I mean, there's no Friday now at all. Zero.
Yeah. Well, there's no school on Friday either, so there's
Wow.
still Friday for me. My daughter's not in college yet. I haven't got to send her off yet. But we'll be doing a nap. We'll taking a nap tomorrow. Like, yeah, it's nap time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to get as much as I can in the day, man. So yeah, I'll go ahead and confirm it. So I just want to give you one last chance to say, let me just see anything else before I hit this button.
I am. Yep, I'm there, man.
All right, I love it, brother. All right, I'll confirm it. I'll send you a screenshot once it's done, man.
All right, thank you, sir.
You.
All right. Well, you heard it right there, folks. We are going tonight at 11 o'clock to see a 2 hour and 41 minute film on a day that I can't take a nap because goddamn Nicole has the kid home today. All right. Time to get to work. It's now or never. Actually, it's 5 minutes from now. I'm going to go have that cigarette. I'll let this play. So there's something happening on the stream, on the stream screen. I'll be right back.
Do you think they're ready? Yeah, they're ready. What the fuck is up, internet? Welcome to the very first episode of That's the Trailer.
Oh shit, I forgot that we censored the first season. Cool. All right. I'll be back.
We are very happy that you are here. We hope that you have subscribed. We hope that you hit the bell so you get notifications about all of our future episodes. We will be doing an episode every single week, covering one movie per week. And this first episode is devoted to Black Panther. That was your pick.
That was my pick. And for the audience, the reason why I chose Black Panther first was, first and foremost, a culturally important film, very culturally important, not just for film, cinema, things of that nature, and for pop culture. Generally, whenever a film itself crosses outside, whenever a film is intended for one genre can cross out and be something more, that's what stands out to me. And I think every film we do this season will speak to that. But more specifically with Black Panther, not only is it a Marvel film, it's a film, a part of a series of films, but it also can be used as a standalone film by itself. So it's great either way. So I chose that. And of course, with obvious reasons, respectfully resting in film heaven, Mr. Chadwick Boseman, we want to pay honor and respect to him. So being that we're going to do this film anyway this season, guys, but being his untimely death, or should I say his ascendance into the heavens of Wakanda to be with Boss, we want to go ahead and pay our respect.
That's a solid elevator pitch.
Thank you.
That brings us right into talking during the movie. All right, let's break it down. What do you got?
Well, what I don't got, first and foremost, he thinks I do no research.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. It's cool.
I got some here. Do you want me to go first on just one of mine, and we can go?
How about we go back and forth?
That sounds good.
That's what she said. All right.
All right. So first thing I noticed that I have written down on my little notes here is the film opens up in Oakland, California.
Love it.
1992.
And what's important about that?
The first thing that came to mind while I wrote it down was like, it wasn't that Rodney King in 1992.
Also, something else very good. I didn't pull that. That's the original birthplace of the Black Panthers.
And the director, Ryan Coogler,
is from Oakland, California. So there's a fun fact for you kids. If you didn't know what opening scene definitely opens up, the film comes in with Black Panther, and that's where the organization started at. So we want to definitely pay homage to that. But one other fun fact, if you like, do you know that the actual film Black Panther wasn't named from the actual organization? Can you, for bonus points, tell me where it comes from?
I can't tell you where it came from, but I do know that it was the Black Panther comic. The character in the comic was predated
3 months.
Black Panther Party.
By 3 months, 100% correct.
And they actually changed it to, I think it was
Black Leopard.
Black Leopard. Yeah, that was very, very, for a very short period of time. They realized we're like, no,
that's not playing.
No,
that's not playing.
But that's because to show you this straight from the beginning, the powers that be over this thing that people have taken on as their own. The powers that be that are ultimately controlling it from the get-go never had their finger on the pulse of what society actually wants from this.
And the moment when it could have been something that society rolled behind, they said, nah, let's change it. Yeah. But thankfully, you fans out there, all my comic connies that were probably 9 or 10 years old when this comic book was coming out, you fought hard for it to become Black Panther again. So thank you, and there's so much for that.
It actually began in Oakland when Ryan Coogler was a teenager. He walked into a comic book shop. He said, I want to see a superhero that looks like me. That's when he got the Black Panther comic, and that's when kind of the inception of this film began, way back when he was a teenager and wanted to do this.
Well, when you're talking about, it's funny you say that, because when he said he wanted to see a superhero that looked just like him, Black Panther was the first actual Black superhero. Well, as far as Marvel and some comic books are concerned, Action Jackson may be my first Black superhero. That's a story for another day.
Some Black Cowboy too.
Yeah.
That was reoccurring, but he was the actual superhuman strength.
So before Blade, before Luke Cage or Storm or anybody like that, there was him. But what I wanted, most people don't know this. Like I say, even people who've seen the film, 90% of them think that the name Black Panther came from the Black Panther movement, and as you've already mentioned, it was predated by that by 3 months. But actually, it's doper than what they actually think. This is what's dope. He was actually termed Black Panther, actually came from, and this is where the Black Panther movement got their name from the soldiers in World War II in the U.S. Army. There were a battalion of soldiers who were not allowed to fight aside Caucasian men for whatever reason. Who knows something about racism? I don't know. You got 14 years to cover that, kids. But they were not allowed to fight beside them, so they were doing so good, and they named themselves the Black Panthers. And that's from World War II. And that led all the way to the revolution of Black Panther and things we have going on now.
I won't even fact check that because that sounds accurate, just in line with Marvel and the whole comic book world being in bed with like the military complex and trying to sell that propaganda in some way or another.
Definitely. Go ahead. So what else did you find on your journey down the black hole?
Well,
no pun intended.
Not all of these are just, some of these are just observations. So I'm watching it, and opening scene when T'Challa, he bursts down and he breaks up the human traffickers just to get the hell.
So we practiced this before the episode. No, you don't get to do that. If you're going to be doing a show, it's going to be awesome.
Nokia.
There we go.
Nokia. Okay.
There you go.
Colonized.
You like Kias? Nah, I don't like no Kias, not Kias.
All right, so he busts up her operation, and let me get this straight. She said, "You've ruined an operation. I've been on this for like what, weeks, months, whatever."
Yeah.
He just breaks in, kills them all, and just to tell her, "I'm going to be crowned king. I want you to be there." My question is, I mean, they have like all of the technology that you could want. They're flying around in aircraft.
So why did he use his bees?
The thing that wasn't named to get during like the third act. You see them do that. He could not have phoned her.
No, he couldn't. And let me explain why. He didn't break down. I hate to be this kind of guy, but you know, it's Black Panther. They're going to get me if I don't do this right. He didn't kill everyone. He actually killed everyone except one. In the last scene, one of the last scenes, Nakia stops when she says he's just a boy. And he lets him go. But to answer his question, yeah, he did all of that because listen, first off, he's a badass. That's number one. And that's what he does. But number two, if you notice, she was undercover. She was a spy, so she couldn't have those beats. So while he had them, she could not have them. He could not communicate with her like that because she would be seen with these beats, which no one, the only Wakandans had that. And while there's 5 different tribes of Wakanda, and not all of them have the same technology as everyone else.
She is his ex.
Correct.
Like, if I would never just drop in. I feel like
she's a spy.
Okay, but every single superhero has this issue with being an egomaniac.
True.
Like
every single one.
He could have burst down on her operation and took care of everything for her the day before, but he only had a selfish reason to go there and be like, I'm going to be crowned king. I want you to be there.
I wouldn't even
say very Superman of him. Look at me.
I wouldn't say that because I'm going to tell you why. Because I am a blurred. For all you out there, he'll give you a definition on the screen now. If you follow the events of Civil War, which is the first time Black Panther himself, not Wakanda, but the first time Black Panther himself was brought into the cinematic universe, we first meet Chadwick Boseman, aka King T'Challa, before he is King T'Challa. Remember, his father was King T'Chaka, and that was in Civil War. So then, once we do get to Black Panther, that's cool. We're not reviewing Civil War; it's fine. Ironically, shout out to George Carlin. Isn't that the most ironic term in the world? Civil. But anyways, no story for another day. But no.
All right. I'm back. Let's do this.
Do you think they were ready? Welcome to the very first step. Do you think they're ready?
So this will probably work good for the intro of the live.
What the fuck is up, internet? Welcome to the very first episode of That's the Fucking Trailer. So we're very happy that you're here. We hope you could subscribe.
Cut it right there. Best in the speakers and StreamYard. Sounds like they're working. Grab that out of there. Pop that in there.
You think they're ready?
I don't know.
And I need a little. find my sounds. Need a little sound effect right there. Stock sound. No. Right there. I need you to be bigger. And then need the new intro. All right. Come out of the intro into the title card, and then we're into Hello Internets.
So you get notifications bring one movie for a week. And this first episode is devoted to Black Panther. That was your pick.
That was my pick. And for the audience, the reason why I chose Black Panther first was, first and foremost, a culturally important film, very culturally important, not just for film, cinema, things of that nature, and for pop culture, particularly with Black Panther. Not only is it a Marvel film, it's a film a part of or shall I say, his ascendance into the heavens of Wakanda to be with Boss. We want to go ahead and pay our respect.
That's a solid elevator pitch.
Thank you.
That brings us right into talking during the movie. All right, let's break it down. What do you got?
Well, what do you... What I don't got, first and foremost, he thinks I do no research.
Yeah,
That's cool. It's cool.
I got something here. Do you want me to go first? So I'm just one in line, and we go.
How about we go back and forth?
That sounds good.
That's what she said.
All right. 1992.
Also, something else very good. I didn't pull that. That's the original birthplace of the Black Panthers.
And the director, Ryan Coogler.
Named from the actual organization.
All right, we're gonna have to skip talking during the movie because we got into the Killmonger incident.
His dad, and of course, sucking on his dad, and also.
Oh, there's some connections in here.
Simba's dad, who played by the one that did the Ford.
Hand over the vibranium weapons to every person that.
Oh.
It's just little decisions like that,
Killmonger
villainizes him.
Of course.
All right, get right into the facts.
And they had his back at any given time.
All right, it is time for big fights. We're about to rattle off. So I'm going to give you 13 facts that I found about Black Panther.
Any given time.
Hey, baby. No, it's lunchtime. I need to make you lunch.
Can I have peanut butter and jelly?
Yes.
Yeah, I love peanut butter and jelly. Can I have strawberry jelly? That's my favorite.
I'm not sure what jelly we have, but I will. If there's strawberry jelly, I will make you peanut butter and strawberry jelly.
Okay, the strawberry jelly is my favorite. If not, you can just give me grape jelly. I like grape jelly too.
Okay.
All right, it is time for big fights. We're about to rattle off. So I'm going to give you 13 facts that I found about what.
All right, so those are the facts. How long do the facts go? 15 minutes?
Fights.
Hey, guys, I told you, we didn't. Hey, tell them we don't discuss this pre-hand, do we? We don't.
No, this was not. You wouldn't allow me to discuss this. You wouldn't even look at the videos that I sent you of me taking the notes of this.
Well, that's true.
Those are the facts. I may need to cut that down tonight or something. 15 minutes of facts.
So next up is 7 Minutes in Heaven. This is where we each throw out our top 3 scenes from the movie.
Two more movies for doing the right thing. Now go check that out, Blurs.
7 Minutes in Heaven.
All right, so that concludes 7 Minutes in Heaven. Let's move on to see. That concludes 7 Minutes in Heaven. 7 Minutes in Heaven.
Any editors out there know this? The fucking the Wild Wild West. They may have been quick with their trigger fingers, but if you're an editor,
7 Minutes in Heaven.
you gotta get right in between those words.
7 Minutes in Heaven.
But not too soon, not too late.
7 Minutes in Heaven.
Right on the. Let's see.
Let's move on.
I could work with that.
Let's move on to scene stealers, who are best actors or actresses are.
So those are the scene stealers. How long is that segment? 27 minutes to talk about who our favorite actor was in the movie. You gotta be kidding me. We've really tightened it up quite a bit since the first episode, if I don't say so myself. Tightened it up quite a bit.
Comments what you thought
And subscribe.
Click that little bell thing. Let us know in the comments,
He's going so royal right now.
Scene Stealer segments out. Let us know in the comments. Concludes our Scene
He's going
Stealers.
so royal right now.
Stop that right there. 27 minutes for a fucking segment, man. We are crazy.
Scene Stealer segments out. Let us know in the comments what you thought.
And don't forget to sub.
Stop argue about it in there and help our algorithm. Up next is algorithm. Up next is
Start
up
right
next
there.
Is you're going to need a bigger boat.
Jaws reference for my 1980s kids. Which brings me to all right.
Oh, we got in at that in 10 minutes. Good job.
Said on a lighter note but darker, we have someone from the movie.
We're going to need a bigger boat. We're going to need a bigger boat.
It's 10-minute segment there. Very nice.
We got next.
And that brings us to cast crew review.
And we're back. Well, that means
What the fuck?
5. right on the screen right here, as we will fix it in post. He is now showing you what the Border Tribe outfit looks like. Let's give it about a good 5 seconds with some weird ass music from '75. And we're back. With that being said, we have Jarrell JT Milton.
Very open with,
He showed me Nightmare on Elm Street before I probably should have seen it.
Hey.
Next up, next up, we have Room for Improvement. So,
Nice 10-minute segment with room for improvement.
next up, we have
Everett K. Ross showing out tonight.
Save your work, kids. Especially when there's a tropical storm in the midst. Save your work frequently. And if you can't remember when the last time you saved it was, if you can't remember if you just saved it, never hurts. Save it again. Save it as many times as you feel like you need to. You can never save it enough. Save your work. Room for improvement. And
all right. So next up we have
start there.
Right. So
Started after World's Clunk.
next up we have the final segment. Given. We are going to give the film 1 out of 5 scissors. On a total.
I don't want anybody to get Jared Leto, and I think that's fair.
Yep.
Nice 9-minute segment again. Very nice.
I have was the sister. I think that's the most logical explanation. Yeah.
Okay.
So hey, we can end it on a total agreement. That,
Yeah.
And just for shits and giggles, I want to see what our very first coming attractions was. What was on the horizon after the very first episode? Let's watch. It's only 1 minute in and out. See what the old first closing credits look like.
Next week we are going to be talking about a film that we actually saw last week, and that works out perfectly for the movie we're doing. We're going to be kind of going back in time to discuss something
Tenet.
that will post in the future. Tenet. That'll be next week. We will be going through all of these same topics, all these same discussion points. So look forward to that. And what do you got anything before we say goodbye?
I have a lot of things before we say goodbye. But what's already happened is already happened. See you in the future.
And that is the mother
Trailer.
Oh shit, I forgot. We used to go into the little black booth at the end of every episode.
Subscribe.
Go into the black booth and congratulate ourselves at the end of every episode. Wow. Nope. Credits just happened right there on the screen. Okay. That was anticlimactic. All right. So don't eat any. Well,
so
might want a piece of that for the end of it.
forward to that. And
I have a lot of things before we say goodbye. But what's already happened is already happened. See you in the future.
And that is the mother
trailer.
Where that cuts off. If I can a clean cut, use these credits.
Trailer.
Damn it. Before the two before the Fuck. Damn it. Is it clean with audio though? Oh no. No.
Subscribe.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
Let's use that part and do a little no more temps. Ending. Throw that static down
is the mother
Trailer.
there. And then it'll go into the real closing credits, which I'll work on later. Okay, just to get an idea. I was about to do math, so here comes the child.
Hey, Daddy,
Yeah, baby.
am I trying to make my peanut butter and jelly by myself? I know I do put a little bit of jelly on the bread. Please. I'm old enough to do it. And I won't use a pointy knife.
Okay.
Okay, Daddy. Thank you.
All right. So the stream is going to be from 2 to 6. It gives us 4 hours. If we were to only play the clips, that's 1 minute. $16 minutes. 18 minutes. 28 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 9 minutes. And say 1 minute for the credits. 1 plus 16 plus 18 plus 28 plus 10 plus 10 plus 9 plus 1. 93 minutes. Yeah, but I think that's the crunchy kind. Isn't that the same kind?
It's the only one we have.
I mean, I can't read what that is from here.
It's J.
I know what the brand is. It's Jif. What does it say underneath it? Does it say CRUNCHY?
It says CREANY.
Oh, creamy. Okay, yeah, that's good. 93 minutes, so that will put us at an hour, a little over an hour and a half. Stream is 4 hours. That could play. Little 20-minute breaks here and there. That could play. That might work. That just might work. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll do that. I think we will do that. All right, guys. That's pretty much all I'm going to do today. Just wanted to get a layout of what we're going to be working with on for Saturday as far as clips. So it looks like we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have 6 clips that'll run during the 4-hour episode. The clips will total 90 minutes altogether. That'll give us a nice chance to unwind, relax, enjoy the afternoon in between being on camera. I think that won't be bad. I'll come back in and get this tightened up later. Remember, save your work. All right. Well, we'll see you guys on Saturday. And Saturday at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock p.m. Saturday at 2 o'clock p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. www.ttft.live. We're going to see Wakanda Forever tonight at 11 o'clock. We will be talking about it this Saturday. It'll be a whole thing. Tune in right here on TTFT. Be safe and have a good night.